cut a little piece to fill in the side where it wasn't long enough and finish the closet up. Wait for it to set up. We got the little piece here that we made a little sketch on it. Doesn't have to be too precise because it's going underneath the tile, but we want it to fit in that spot. Let's go see how we did. We're not nailing in this area right now because we've got our mud built up back there. If we nail this down right now, then it's going to defeat the whole purpose of what we're doing, which is leveling the floor. So if we nail it, it's probably just going to have the same bow that it had before. So we're waiting on it. While we wait on that, we're going to go to the other bathroom and start doing some work in there. Okay, we're back in this bathroom, and the larger bath, the full bath, and I've given it just a little bit of time for the thin set to set up underneath the perma base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to nail it, but I want to nail it real gentle. When I nail it, I want to be sensitive to the fact that it's still a little wet. So if I go nailing this down and really dimpling it down like I normally would do for the rest of the floor, if I do that here, then it's going to pull it down. But I want to go ahead and get some tile set so that way I can get right in here and get a toilet put in before we take out the toilet in the other room. Okay, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to make a quick ledger on the floor. And I'm going to do that by just taking the tiles, just putting a mark about, I know I'm going to have a 3/16 inch spacing, so if I just take the tile and set it across the floor, just kind of make me some thereabout marks. This is going to tell me pretty much how close I'm going to come. I don't want to wind up a little space there, and I don't want to wind up a little space there, and right now it's looking like from here to the transition it's going to be a little bit further than what full tiles are going to do. So there's different things I can do with this. I could run the tile diagonally. I could take the tile and cut a little bit of it off, and so it's a little bit larger at each end, or I could have a little strip going down the wall. It's pretty close, I believe. When I get here, it's gonna hit the wall, and it would be just a little strip in front of there. It's going to be right underneath the door, so I think that's what I'm going to do, is just let it be a little piece right there. I'm going to be putting a piece of tile metal down. I like anytime I can, I like to have a factory edge up against the tub to caulk to. So I think that's what I'm going to do this time. Same tool I used to cut the Durock with, so I used to cut the tile with a lot of times. Although I have a couple wet saws, they're bulky, you have to have water. Most tile jobs you can do without a wet saw. But if you don't have one of these, it makes it a lot harder. I'll make a quick ledger across the other side, just make sure that there's enough tile so I don't wind up with a little sliver or something going down the wall. It'll make it actually harder to get to cut around the door jambs. I'm going to back butter this first piece so I don't have a big mess on the floor when I measure out to cut the pieces for the toilet holes. Now that I've got that piece in place, then I can use the dimensions of the tile to determine what the next piece is going to look like, and not have a bunch of mud on the back of it when I'm cutting. These are also directional tiles, so you have to look at them, and if you look real closely, you can see there's a little arrow in here. Right here, inside this area. Out of all this design, they've actually got a little arrow right here. That means this tile is directional, and that all the tiles need to all be facing the same way for it to actually be laid properly. In this case right here, we're putting all the arrows are going to be facing towards the tub. Now we've got a nice straight line, a level surface going across the tub now, instead of being the bow that it was before, thanks to wet setting.